So why do we train high volume? All of my clients train high volume through their training programming. So I'm going to explain why and tell you all about the success we have with it. At Paul's Body Engineering, we practice high volume training. Now, what does that mean? Well, effectively, it means lots of reps per set. Now, we don't go for too much of the big 1RMs, the big lifts. Look, you can sacrifice technique, you can sacrifice form, and you could potentially raise the risk of injury. So we scale the weight back. We look for anywhere between 60 to 75% load on each rep, therefore getting more out of the set. So think of it this way. If your best, say deadlift is 100 kilos, you can do 3 reps for a good clean deadlift for 100 kilos per rep. That's 300 kilos of volume over the set. However, if you scale that 100 kilos back to say 60%, let's use round numbers as an easy example. Scale it back to 60%, which is 60 kilos. Now you can rep out cleanly, that's good form, 60 kilos for 10 reps against the 3x100, which is 300 kilos. 60 kilos for 10 reps is 600 kilos. So you can see where I'm going. Straight away, that's double the amount of volume. You do that over 3 sets, there's 1.8 ton of load lifted in 3 sets of exercise. Times that by however much you do in terms of other exercises in your session over an hour, hour and a half, how long it may be, and straight away you can see where I'm going with the volume. We put less emphasis on pushing technique, less emphasis on stress on the joints, and more emphasis on getting that volume up. If you create greater volume, your heart rate goes higher, your energy expenditure is higher, which means your output is higher. So you have the potential to burn more calories. And if your goal is weight loss, if it's body recomposition, which is what we practice here and do it all the time, volume is key to that success. You will burn more calories doing higher volume, greater volume exercises, and that's where the cardio effectively comes in. We don't practice cardio because it's built into the training that we do. Not everything can be done with high reps, obviously, but the majority of it can be. You're not going to do 26 reps of a 80 kilo deadlift, for example. You'll lose form through that process. But things like machine work, isolation work, shoulder pressing with dumbbells, chest pressing, all those sorts of one movement actions, push, pull, etc., will get you the volume you desire, and that will get you the results. High volume equals high energy expenditure equals potentially higher calories burnt, which means your composition will over time change, and that's what we're all about.